Legend saw some of that action, and it was compelling. It was good football.
It really was. Yeah, even what we just showed on the highlights, I mean, some amazing throws and catches.
Fairbairn will kick it away with Stroman and Scott waiting deep. Nobody can move till it's touched. Now everybody moves. And this is a return by Scott, and he gets to the 25, and that is it. When you talk to players, and obviously, Troy, they've been repping this in practice as much as they've been repping 11 on 11. You talk to return men, you talk to special teams coaches, they say once the ball is touched, because everybody is so in such close quarters, it's almost like a big running play.
That's right.
And not your typical kick return with space out in front of a returner. Maybe kind of a punt return, but we keep hearing like a run play.
Yeah, and they think a lot of them are going to bounce to the outside.
Here is a handoff and a nice carry by Roschon Johnson on first down, a gain of 9.
Talk about a great running play. But, yeah, on the special teams, it's interesting because if you're a starter, there were guys in the past. Now, quarterbacks aren't going to be on that play, obviously. But if you're not a quarterback, it sounds like there's a good chance you might find yourself at some point in time, you know, on the kicking teams, and they're just looking for all different types of players. And, you know, depending on who's on the field, that then is going to impact how that play might look. So pretty interesting concepts and theories as to how they're going to play it.
Tyson Bagent is the quarterback. He hands here to Johnson. He gets 3 yards and a first down. Tyson was good last year. Was a 5-year starter, came in as an undrafted rookie from Shepherd. Threw for over 17,000 yards in college. He made the team, was the 3rd-string quarterback. First game was in mid-October against Minnesota. First start was week 7. And he made 4 starts and went 2-2 and looked good in doing it.
Yeah, no doubt. And it says a lot for him that he comes into camp as the backup.
Here is heavy pursuit on Bagent's out to his right, and that throw back is incomplete. That was Ali Gay who had pressure, 2nd and 10.
You know, you mentioned it, Joe, that he comes in last year. Last year at this time, he's just hoping to make the team as an undrafted guy, and he makes the team. He ends up making 4 starts. He wins 2. So he proves to the staff that he can win games in this league. And when you have a quarterback then coming in, number 1 overall, Caleb Williams, are you going to have a veteran backup? They like where he's at so much that they really didn't entertain the idea of bringing in with someone with more experience.
Bagent underneath. He's got Johnson, and he's out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 7 on that catch and run to make it a manageable 3rd down.
You know, we talk about Caleb Williams as well, and I like him. I've been following him since he was at Oklahoma, and then, of course, his transfer with Lincoln Riley there at USC, Heisman Trophy winner. I think he's phenomenal, and he's so mature for a young quarterback. I think time will tell, but I like everything I've seen about him. I would have liked to have seen him play some tonight. Just get a few snaps. And I get it, this is an extra game for them. They'll now have 4 preseason games. But, you know, I think just a little work might have been a good thing for him.
Here's a completion on 3rd down for the first down to Stephen Carlson. So the drive continues. Caleb Williams, as you said, when you talk to him, the maturity is there. He's not as wide-eyed as you might expect a rookie number 1 overall pick. You know what that feels like. But coming from USC, was in the portal, coached by Lincoln Riley, playing in L.A. There was money involved, you know, once with the NIL deals. And he comes in a well-seasoned young man, and it just does not feel too big for him.
Yeah, and that's why, well, in addition to the fact he's got some really good players around him.
Here is a handoff to Tyler Scott on first down. He picked up 4.
But he comes into this season, you know, with arguably the best supporting cast that a rookie quarterback has had in quite some time. I mean, I think Ryan Poles I think there's a little luck that's involved in all of that, but he's done a masterful job since taking over as a general manager of upgrading this team. And on offense, Caleb Williams as a young quarterback is going to be the beneficiary of that. They've got some good players to get the ball to. Traded for Keenan Allen, of course, the year DJ Moore had last year, but it could be fun to watch.
Fun to watch so far is Roschon Johnson. He's brought down just short of first down yardage later on in the ball game. His 3rd year as a general manager of the Bears, and It is looking good.
It sure is.
Here's Johnson. Was met in the backfield and then had to fight. He's still going to be short of first down yardage. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, that's some good, tough run. We've got the Bears who are going for it here.
Marcus Harris was the first guy through there that kind of blew up that play. Now 4th and 1. And the officials may have been talked into that one.
Full start. Offense. Right guard. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
The Bears are going to elect to punt. Cadence has been a bit of an issue going back to Caleb Williams. You know, so much of what he did was the shotgun, and they would clap, the ball would be snapped, and getting acclimated to calling the game at the line of scrimmage. It's been a work in progress here in the early going, not only in the OTAs, but also the early part of training camp.
Corliss Waitman, who has punted for the Steelers and the Broncos end over end, and a fair catch is hauled in by Miles Bryant. And the clapping from...
It means a lot, not only for me, my family, back home where I grew up in Miami, a lot of people that have been along with me throughout this journey in the city of Houston, who's embraced me and shown me so much love. So to be here, it's really starting to hit now, you know, being here and going through everything that was going through this weekend, man. It's just it's a tremendous honor.
You were teammates with D'Amico Ryans, the head coach of the Houston Texans. How special is it to see him here? He said it's so amazing for him to see you get this honor and to be here with you in Canton.
Well, the thing that you would pick up on D'Amico right away, he was a great leader. You know, when he came in as a rookie, he led our defense. And, you know, I could always tell, like, he would be a coach. Like, he had that about him. You know, he can get guys lined up. He can get guys to play hard for him. So, just so excited to see what he's doing. And
ways to elevate everyone around you. How did you do that?
We always tried to lead by example. I was never a rah-rah guy. I just wanted my work to speak for itself. And when I went out to practice every day, whoever was in front of me or whoever was around me, I was going to push them. And I was going to push them to the max, and that was just the way I approached everything.
You are giving the last speech tomorrow. What's the strategy there?
I don't really know if there's a strategy. You know, I'm just going to go up there and do my best. I've never really had to give a speech in front of so many people, but definitely looking forward to it. I've always watched, you know, the guys give their speeches. Never envisioned myself doing it, so been practicing it a little bit, so we'll see what happens.
You'll be great, and we can't wait to see it.
All right, thank you.
Troy maybe could give us some advice.
We'll check with Troy about what that advice might be. Big run there a moment ago. J.J. Taylor has taken over, and after the first down, he carries over the left side. Andre Johnson, a 7-time Pro Bowler, was drafted 3rd overall.
Intimidating player, and what I like is what he just told Laura, that, you know, he wanted his play on the field to speak for itself, and boy, did it. Congratulations to him. Well-deserved, and I know D'Amico Ryans is so excited the Texans are here and that he's here to witness it.
Good move here by Davis Mills. Buys some time, and he's able to find a receiver down to the 40. That's Skoranek. A 27-yard completion from Davis Mills, who looks outstanding here tonight.
Him coming down the line a little bit harder, but he gets up the field, and you see Mills. He's just able to avoid him, keeps his eyes down the field. He's made some throws already here in this first quarter where he's gotten through his progressions. He did a couple plays earlier on this drive and then finds a big play on that last one.
Here's a dangerous throw out to the edge. Sims was the target. And closing fast was Leon Jones. But you talk about Davis Mills as this one almost went back the other way. He's smart. He went to Stanford. He's a guy that can run the plays the right way without a lot of reps. He can move the ball around. As you said, they like him using his legs. That's what you want as a backup in the NFL as he backs up C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, there was a time a few years ago where it looked like he might be the guy. I mean, he was certainly auditioning and had every opportunity to seize control of the position. But I did like him when he was earlier in his career and some of the things that he was able to do.
Here's Hutchinson, and he was well covered. Brought down immediately by Elijah Hicks. And a gain of 3 as we are under 20 seconds left in quarter number 1.
You know, the other guy, the other rookie, Joe, we talked about on the opening possession, Kate Stover, while Laura was talking to Andre Johnson, he made a key block on that run right up the gut. He's got off to a good start here tonight also.
It'll be 3rd down and 7 at the start.
Đặt đấy